Guys, today we're going to do a big old pork butt on the Char-Griller XD Grand Champion offset smoker coming up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to CJ's Q. Guys, today we have a good one for you. We are on the beast today. Lil Kent, Bertha, whatever you want to call it. We are on the XD Grand Champ from Char-Griller. And today we got about a 10-pound pork butt that we're going to put on there. We're going to do some pulled pork later. So that's it. We're going to get it some nice smoke. On this one, we're going to use a little bit more charcoal than we are wood splits. I only have a couple mesquite wood logs to put on there, and I think that's going to be enough heavy smoke for it. Mesquite's a very powerful wood. Don't really want to overwhelm the meat with that much smoke. That heavy duty mesquite wood smoke that comes with it. Sorry, I'm out back. I can't get around the people freaking jabbering in the background. All right, but that's it. We got a little we're gonna use a little California Dream barbecue rub done by my guy Kirby from Cooking with Kirby. I'll put a link to his website down below so you can get some of this. I put this on the last pork butt I did in that max out video that I just put out last weekend, so I'll put the link for that up there. This stuff was really good on that pork butt, so we're gonna go with it again. I like it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Once it gets up to about 165, 170 internal, we are going to wrap it, put a little apple juice in there, and just let it flow. All right, no big deal. Really simple process. It probably won't be a huge or long video, but let's get the fire started and get going. All right, come on over to the pit. All right, let's get this unwrapped. Get the pork butt out of there. We're gonna wipe it off and then we'll start working on it. I'm gonna keep the fat cap on there. I'm gonna score it a little bit. This is a bone-in pork roast. All right, so the bottom's nice and trimmed up. There's a couple little fat spots on there, but I'm not worried about it. Got the bone in. Put it in the pan. All right, we're gonna score it up on the top. Got that California Dream rub. I'm not rubbing this in per se, but I'm pulling the fat back. Let that get in there a little bit. Let me cover all sides. Make a mess, it's okay. Should have brought a bigger tray out here. I'm gonna brush this extra seasoning off into the planter over there. Little known fact that this stuff helps your herbs grow. It's California herb. That's part, get it on the back side. All right, we're gonna let this rest a good hour or so. Start sweating it out a little bit. That's a big old hunk of meat. Kirby, I need more. All right, we're gonna let this rest. Let's get that fire going. All right, let's get this thing fired up, huh? Well, that's fire right there. A log on. Let it catch, we'll leave that open. Our Thermopro Thermometer, it's wireless to my phone. I'll put a link down below if you guys want one of these. It comes with 2 ports. I'll go ahead and put this to the side. I had this over here for the picture, because it's all for the gram. We're gonna shut this down, open the pipe up, and then just wait for this fire to catch. We're gonna cook it about 250, 275, hopefully the whole way, and then we'll be good to go. All right, guys, we got clean smoke rolling. We let the wood catch in there. Charcoal's doing its job. Let's get that pork butt on. Okay, let's get this thing in here. We're gonna pull out the tray. We got the fat cap down because that's the way the heat's coming. It's going from underneath there. Sorry, there's some kids losing his mind. All right, so we got a thick part of the fat cap, thick part right here. It's gonna absorb a lot of that heat. Got a nice drag of smoke going over it. All right, we got our Thermopro temp probe in. We'll let this go for an hour or so. We'll come back and take a look at it. All right, guys, we're staying steady about 275, 276. We're about an hour in. Charlie sneezed. Hi, Charlie. All right, so there's what we're looking at. It's not bad. Looking pretty good. Right. Give it a spritz. I got watered down apple juice in here. That color's looking nice. All right, we're gonna put this back in. I'm gonna add another log on there, and then just keep an eye on it. All right, we got some pretty good coals in here. Spread those out a little bit. I'm gonna put this log on, let it catch. It was sitting on the firebox, kind of drying out, heating up. So now we just gotta wait for it to catch. Something so calming about the fire. So pretty. Okay, y'all, we are 2 hours in, give or take. All right, so it's looking pretty good. We'll give it a spritz, a little bit more. Okay, obviously we lost a lot of temp. This is the ambient, that's the ambient temperature right there. This is the internal. Obviously we lost the ambient because we opened the pit, but probably got another hour or so. Okay, so we need to add a little bit more fuel to the fire here. I did not want to add any more mesquite wood, so I threw some more charcoal in there, and then I threw 3 little chunks of apple wood, and a little easier smoke in there. All right, once we pull this and wrap it, we're just gonna go straight charcoal in there, because at that point we don't need wood to fuel it. So once this white smoke clears out, we'll shut this down, we'll shut the firebox lid, and it should be enough to carry us through to where we wrap. All right, we are at 161 in there, so we're gonna go ahead and pull it out and wrap it up. Ready to go. I don't know why this thing keeps coming out with it. Just a little bit, a little nub it off the top. Don't worry about that, I'm gonna eat that. Make sure it's okay. Let's pull out that probe. Let's get it to the prep table, wrap it up. First thing I'm gonna do is add some OPX1. Just gonna do a nice little drizzle over the top. 1 little bottle of got the Mott's. Pour it around. And just because you use the Cosmo, we throw a little honey killer bee in there. This is a humongous piece of meat. It could stand to have all the seasoning in there. And when we mix this up in the juices and all that, flavor overload for sure. Right. Get this down. Make sure we're tight. Gotta have it tight in there, tight like a tiger. All right, there's our package. Getting ready to deliver it back to the grill. All right, I took off the other shelf. It was just a little too high with the pans and all that. It was already scraping it, we saw that. So let's get this probe back in. All right, we're done getting the smoke in there, so we're just gonna add charcoal to finish this out. We're gonna let that catch a little bit. We'll shut it down. Next time we see this, we'll be checking the temps. We want to be around 200, 205 the next time we check on it, and we'll start checking for probe tenderness. All right, it's dark, as you can see. It's going in pretty good, no resistance. I feel good about pulling it right now. After we checked the temp the last time, we pulled it out, let it rest. So now we're just gonna go ahead and undo this. Wow, look at all that juice in there. Juice is loose on this one. Let's take this bone out. It's a big old bone. I'm like trying not to splash. That's why we're going slow with the bone. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Not bad, not bad. Little cartilage fat in there. All right. So that's a bit more juice than I'd like in there. So I'm gonna dump a little bit out. Now it's just time to start shredding. Whew. Some good pulled pork right there. Let's have a little barbecue steam bath here. It's still hot. I have liners underneath these gloves, so otherwise I would not do this. It's a great flavor. Oh, you can smell it. I'm gonna leave a lot of the fat in there, but I'm gonna look for the stuff on the bottom of this grizzle right here. I'll pull that off, put that in here. There was a healthy fat cap on this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to find that, pull that out like that. We're mixing it up with all that juice in there, the barbecue sauce, the apple juice, all that good seasoning. Some more fat right here. All right, we're gonna get this plated up for the thumbnail. Let's take a bite. All right, guys, we're done. Made a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. We'll give this a little try, little bite. Got a nice little piece with some bark on it. Man, you know that's good right there. Got plenty of smoke flavor in there. You know the rubs we put on there, you know, the barbecue sauce and the apple juice, all that stuff gets in there, braises it up real nice. Turned out amazing. Guys, definitely give this a shot. It's real easy to do, but with these offsets, it does take a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. You're gonna need to spend some time out here on the pit, all right? You gotta watch that fire management, watch those temps. I mean, if it fluctuates 25 degrees one way or another, it ain't gonna hurt much, but you know, they can spike on you real quick, okay? So just take your time with it, enjoy the day outside. Obviously, day turned into night. Very nice night here in Southern California, so I don't mind being out here, getting ready to make some pulled pork sliders with this. You know, it's gonna be good. All right, that's it for this one, guys. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that thumbs up, share it on your social media. There's plenty of people out there buying these new Grand Champions from Char-Griller, so you're gonna want to make sure that they get, they get to see this, okay? If you guys want to get anything, the thermometers, cutting boards, knives, all that stuff, links are all down below. Make sure you check them out. Otherwise, that's it for this one, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for queuing with CJ. Take care.